morning, everybody. This is Trader Steve, and I'm going to kind of go through the QQQ and the SPY on the daily and lower time frames to show you how I entered the trades that I entered into Friday. It was just, I guess it's algorithms just kicking in, because I doubt there was a lot of people sitting there, retail traders, going, oh, I want to buy at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday instead of going out and doing something else. But here's the QQQ on a daily, and we're looking at this big green candle, and you don't really understand on or see on using candlestick charts what happened, but I'm going to go to a lower time frame. This just showed me that there's a trade here, and then I had to drill through some things to see what I was going to take on Friday afternoon. I only had like 30 minutes to do it because that's how fast the market reacted. So we're going to go to the 4-hour chart now. And you see at 1:30, we're way down here where the blue is, and we probed a little deeper, and then it just took off the last hour of the market. Here's the 1 hour, and it was like boom, boom. And so I took some trades there. And when you take these trades, you always want to be going with the index. You don't want to take an outlier stock where the index is going down and this stock's going up and go, oh, I'm going to ride it, because usually it doesn't work out too well. So always be in sync with the index. So I see that this is happening. And then on SPY, the same thing's happening. So I'm going, okay, now what am I going to do? So what I did, I didn't want to get the gold stocks yet. So I went down and I kind of looked at some stocks real quick. And the thing that stuck out, what I took down the TNA. Well, let's get back up here to the Russell. The Russell has been beaten with an ugly stick, but we're going to go up here to the daily. And the reason I picked the Russell was two things. It had a beautiful candle here on the daily, and you can't see it, but I got an arrow set up here to where, see that green arrow? It's hard to see. But that is a piercing line. If you go up here, there it comes up. Yep, there it is, piercing line. Strong indicator that there's a trade, but I don't expect this trade to do a whole lot. I don't think it's going to go rip-roaring back up here to the top, but I don't know what it's going to do. All I know is that it's indicative that there's a trade. So I bought the TNA, popped a couple thousand shares. No, 1,000 shares. Bought 1,000 shares of something else we'll get into. Because I don't know if this thing's going to pop up here to the green line, because you still see this is pointing down. So I expect it's going to get somewhere up in here and just roll back over. So I'm going to be in and out real quick on this trade. So let's go look at the TNA. Let's see if I got it on here somewhere. I think I have it. Let's see. TNA. And there it is. Now this thing moves, and instead of buying options, I didn't want to buy options right now. This has kind of got options built into it. So I'm expecting somewhere around here, 40, maybe get up here, 42, that we're going to hit a brick wall, and I'll be cutting bait. Whether I just cut it when I hit a target area, I don't know. We'll just see what Monday, Tuesday brings. I don't trust this market. I think consumer sentiment's going to get just really ugly, and I just don't see anything good happening. But you never know, because I don't know what the future is going to bring. But I expect a short rip up, and that's what I'm playing for. So now we're going to go hit SOXL. I love SOXL. I love trading this one. So SOXL's at a price that it hadn't been in a while, but it's been trading in this range. Got the big old megaphone going on, getting bigger, and then it didn't make it up to the top of the range and rolled over. And so here we are. this is indicative of a trade here. We got a reversal candle, although it's not as pronounced as, you know, it could have been. But I'm picking this one because, you know, it's cheap. Hopefully we'll bounce back up in here into the middle of this range. I'm going to cut it, but we'll see. You know, I got to see the reversal candle or something else. But I took these down, and we'll see what happens. So that's it for the dailies right now. Oh, let me show you what happened on the, you know, the lower time frames here. So we go to the, you know, the 4 hour, boom, because everything happened the last hour and a half, I think, 2 hours of the market. And here's the 30-minute chart. You see it hits, boom, boom. So it's last hour and a half, it starts making its way up. And then on the 15-minute chart, which I don't like playing the little charts. You got to sit there and stare at it all day long. So I took it down. We'll see what happens. We're going back to the daily here, and it's indicative, but I think somewhere up here in the middle of the range, it's going to hit a brick wall, and that'll be that for a little while because, like I said, consumer sentiment is getting sour, and I just don't see any good news coming out of the market anytime soon. So that's it for the dailies. I appreciate you watching. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks.